What's going on YouTube? Marcus Crockett back with another video. Before I even get started, man, like I gotta go ahead and say this, man. I got 103 subs right now, you know what I mean? I just crossed that 100 sub threshold, and first and foremost, you know what I mean, I just want to thank everybody who went ahead and subbed to the channel. There's a million different YouTube channels out there, but I got over 100 people that's fucking with me right now, and I just want to salute everybody. Thank you. You know what I mean? Because you really don't have to do it. So I definitely thank you and I appreciate it. But I want to get that out the way first. But just to get you caught up really quick, what's been going on with me in the business, like over the last couple of weeks, like I just been crazy busy, and I haven't really been able to post as much as I want to. I've been so tied up, ripping and running, going back and forth, closing deals. You know what I mean? Just growing, right? Just continuing to grow. So I really haven't given as much dedication, as much focus to the channel as I really want to. And part of that is just because like I really like I'm working from you know, after I'm get done doing all the stuff I got to do. Like I'm still a husband, I'm still a dad. You know what I mean? I don't really have as much time to be in the office the way that I want to be. So I'm just like, you know what? When I first started off doing this stuff, I was doing it from the car, right? I was making my car videos. So you know, I'm probably going to just get back into that a little bit. I definitely do want to shoot more in the office, you know what I mean, moving forward or when I have time. But, you know what I mean, I got to have some level of consistency. So, I mean, I'm going to just go ahead and just shoot from the car, you know what I mean, when I feel like it. I ain't going to really be on the schedule. I'm going to just do it when I can. I'm going to try to do it at least a couple times a week and get back to putting out videos at least a couple times a week. But really, like, my whole point of hopping on today was really just to say thank you to the people who subscribe. You know what I mean? If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you do. Go ahead and hit the like button because it don't cost nothing. It's free. Go ahead and do that for me one time. But, you know, as I'm looking at this thing, right, I was cleaning out some drawers in my room the other day. And I was looking at like some old goals that I wrote down. These goals was back in like 2018. And I'm looking at them, I almost threw them away. But I'm like, damn, no, I can't throw these things away. They're kind of like, I kind of started to feel like how it feels when you look at like old kid pictures, like old pictures of your kids back when they were like younger than what they are. I'm like, damn, like look, my goals now, them shits are really grown up. These little goals that I was looking at before, I done surpassed them like a long time ago. Some of the ones on there I didn't surpass, but most of them I passed them up. So I'm just looking at them like, damn, like if I could go back and tell myself like, you know, some of the things that I was struggling with at this point, I figured them out now. So now that I figured those things out, like what will be the best way to really be successful in this business? Like what is like one thing that I could really say that really shifted the needle in as far as me being from where I was to where I am now? And I'm gonna just keep it real. Like one of the biggest things was, well, it's a couple of things. One, always under all circumstances, always value your staff, value your quality staff over any account. Always do that, because you can get another account like nothing. Like I'm on my way to go do a walkthrough right now. I don't have a problem getting accounts, but there is a problem in getting quality staff. So when you have quality staff or quality contractors or, you know, a quality workforce, you definitely want to make sure that you take care of those people, because they can go anywhere. They don't necessarily got to deal with you and your company, right? So when you get them, you hold on to them, you make sure you take care of them, you do it right. So that's one of the biggest lessons that I really learned. And then the other thing was, you know, don't ever really get emotionally attached to accounts, right? I've had some accounts where it's like, I still have a lot of my accounts that I had when I first started. Like, and those accounts, a lot of the time, because I'm not going in there, I'm not working them anymore. If there's a problem, they'll always give me the benefit of the doubt before they go ahead and look to make a change. They'll always call me, they'll always email me. Like I always get the benefit of the doubt when it comes to them. But to be honest with you, you know what I mean, I'm just being 100% transparent. Like I'm not emotionally attached to them anymore. I'm definitely thankful for the opportunity that they gave me. But if they were, and I've had one or two just like, yo, like we're gonna go another direction. Okay, cool. Before I would be like worried and stressed and thinking like, damn, like I've had that account for so long and now I got to make up this money. But when you take your mind off of the worry or take your mind off of the problems and put your mind on the solutions, then you always going to be able, the solutions are always going to come. So the solution to losing an account would be get more accounts. And now that I'm in the position where it's like I'm getting accounts left hand over fist, right? You know, one after the next, I don't really have time or the emotional bandwidth to put into the emotions that I used to have when it came to losing an account. So that would be the other thing. And then the last thing that I'm just going to touch on in this video, like if I had to really go back or pull a lesson from what I know now and apply it to when I was first starting off, or just give a little bit of game to somebody who's first starting off, take those two things, right? And then also always, under all circumstances, keep your composure in stressful situations, and you want to always want to be professional to the highest of your abilities. You always want to maintain your level of professionalism, right? Because what happens is I'm getting calls and emails. I don't know what it is, but I'm getting calls and emails from walkthroughs that I did 2, 3, 4 years ago, where people are, and it seems like within the last 2 weeks that people have just been calling me, hey Marcus, I remember you came out and you guys did a walkthrough for us. We weren't ready then, but we're ready now. I kid you not, this has happened twice so far this week. Always remain professional. But when I go and I did those walkthroughs originally, it was like I wasn't seasoned enough. I wasn't seasoned enough in this industry to know, like, hey, just because you don't get it right now don't mean it won't come back later. I have a lot of sales experience in different sales jobs that I've had before. So I just always know, like, your customer service is always good. Make sure you're always professional. Make sure that you are as knowledgeable as you can be. And if someone asks you a question that you don't know the answer to, rather than just telling them, I don't know, tell them, you know what, that's a good question. Let me look into it. I'll get back to you. These are just like some of the things that I've learned from years and years ago. But you always want to maintain the highest level of professionalism, because things do come back around, right? We just did a huge walkthrough. What's today? Friday. We did that on Wednesday. This is the biggest walkthrough. No, it's not. This was probably like the 3rd or 4th biggest walkthrough that I've ever done. And it was a nice size account, and I think that we're probably, I don't want to jinx myself, but I think the possibility of us getting this account is really, really high. And the thing that set me apart from the other companies was, one, the lady told me, it's like, you know, you're really knowledgeable on what it is that you're talking about, and I love your professionalism in customer service. Like, I love that already. This is a 15-20 minute encounter. Maybe it was like 30 minutes, but this was like a 30-minute encounter between me and her, right? And within that short amount of time, I was able to, I was basically able to, you know, to display, like, you know, I do know what I'm talking about. I'm nice when I'm talking to you about it. And, you know, we're trustworthy. So that impression, that first impression, means everything, right? So those are really like the top 3 things that I could think of off the top of my head. I'm making this video on the fly. I didn't even plan on shooting this video. I got in the car, thought about, you know what, I haven't shot a video in a while, and boom, I just went ahead and put it out, man. But look, I'm almost at this walkthrough. You know what I mean? I'm gonna definitely do my best to start shooting more videos, because you know what I mean, it's time. Like, I have to stay consistent in order for me to continue to grow, to continue to get better. I got to keep putting out content, guys. But like I say, man, I'm always dropping jewels. Just make sure you're in position to pick them up. You do that by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Once again, my name is Marcus Crockett. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.